Woke ads are out and beautiful ads are in. Yes, welcome to 2025, where Dylan Mulvaney has been replaced by Sydney Sweeney, and consumers are loving it.
Now, actress Sydney Sweeney is facing some heat after her latest brand deal and advertising campaign with American Eagle. The campaign, titled Sydney Sweeney Has Great Genes, has generated mixed reactions on social media. Now, look, many people are happy with the ad. Some are saying that this is, the death of woke ads, but there are also some, probably on the far left, going crazy and going so far to say that this is Nazi propaganda. Look at this.
You guys are complaining about that Sydney Sweeney jeans ad, so I went and saw it. That's Nazi propaganda. Wow. I thought it was going to be kind of bad. That's going to be in history book.
It's interesting to note, though, with all the kind of comments like that are online, the shares of American Eagle actually went up after that Sydney Sweeney ad. But, of course, people will say what they want on social media. What do you make of these comments?
Well, the ads aren't offensive, but the comments are. Anyone who's going to use the Nazi word in this reference and not be talking about World War II or the persecution of Jewish people is making a very obscene and offensive statement to Jewish society and society as a whole. And I mean, it's a play on words. Great genes, denim, great genes, genetic material, and that's all it is. And look, if the spin out is that it's a celebration of the end of woke advertising, I'm all for it, because every ad should be promoting the product, not promoting an agenda about diversity or gender or whatever. So, if the sales have gone up, and
yes,
amazing. I mean, not surprising, really.
Yeah, of course.
But not everyone is pleased with the shift away from wokeness. Sky News contributor Megan Kelly mocked those on the left who have slammed the ad.
You know what? The whole thing's so annoying. I'm here to tell you, there is nothing wrong with being blonde, blue-eyed, and white. Nothing.
And
nothing
beautiful.
whatsoever.
And 11 out of 10. And somebody who'd stop traffic. Come on.
I'm not so sure about the boobs situation, but in general, it's fine to be white, blonde-haired, and blue-eyed. I'm sorry, it's okay to say that. And the irony here, of course, is that if you had a Hispanic girl in that ad, if you had a black girl in that ad, a mixed-race girl in that ad, an Indian girl, an Asian girl, that'd be fine. Fine. You can celebrate their genes, but you cannot say anything about white genes, because we're all still stuck in the Jim Crow era, in the slavery era. And we have to pretend that there's been no progress made whatsoever. We haven't had a black president. We don't have black Supreme Court justices. We didn't just have a black vice president and a black nominee for the Democratic nomination, black secretaries of state. No, there's been no progress. That's all you need to know. We're just as racist as ever over here in America. And there can never be a reference to good genes if you're talking about a white person, number one, never mind a white woman, number two, because there's a special hatred for them among the class that's lecturing us. And God forbid the person have blonde hair and blue eyes. Well, I am here to speak on behalf of blonde-haired, blue-eyed, white American women. There's nothing wrong with us. F off if you don't like the fact that we celebrate how good we look in jeans and possibly having good genes, period. And you know what? It can apply to you if you're redheaded and brunette and black-haired or black-skinned or brown-skinned. It's take a chill pill and relax.
And Sky News host Rita Panahi agreed, hilariously showcasing lefties who lost it over the ad.
And the calls for boycotts have already started.
Don't forget to boycott American Eagle for their racist online, talking about blue jeans and white people. Boycott American Eagle. Boycott the out of them. Boycott American Eagle. Do not buy them. And cancel this person, Ms. Sweeney. Cancel for her being racist, for doing Nazi propaganda. Cancel American Eagle.
Now, this next woman was reduced to tears by the ad.
And I don't know why. Maybe because it's just so blatant. I keep thinking that people just are not gonna believe us until we're hung out there.
And the ad is being described among the left as Nazi propaganda.
Those Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ads are weird, like fascist weird, like Nazi propaganda weird.
My body's composition is determined by my genes. Hey, eyes up here.
Should we be surprised that a company whose name is literally American Eagle is making fascist propaganda like this? Probably not, but it's still really shocking. Like, a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman is talking about her good genes. Like, that is Nazi propaganda.
Oh, what can you say? Apparently this ad is so grotesquely racist that it's going to end up in the history books.
You guys are complaining about that Sydney Sweeney jeans ad, so I went and saw it. That's Nazi propaganda. Wow. I thought it was gonna be like kind of bad. That's gonna be in history book.
And it's not only lunatic lefties, social media users having a meltdown over the advertisement. Celebrities are also jumping on the bandwagon.
And now even the celebs are joining in the pile-on. Here is Doja Cat mocking Sydney Sweeney.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
And very bizarrely, critics of the ad are pushing some extreme ideas about Nazism, explains comedian and commentator Alex Stein.
I mean, Rita, once again, why does everything have to be through the lens of a Nazi doing it? You know, she's a beautiful blonde woman, but they want to try to paint her as being a Nazi. And that's where it loses, you know, the meaning of what a Nazi and how evil a Nazi truly is when you accuse a beautiful woman like Sydney Sweeney for doing a jean ad as being a Nazi. So that's what's wrong with the media, and that's what's wrong with, you know, most people. If she was a 400-pound Lizzo impersonator, they would be cheering her on. But the fact that she's actually a beautiful woman and, you know, more than likely probably a white, beautiful woman, you know, dare I say, that's why the backlash and that's why these Nazi accusations exist, just because she's beautiful, and they don't like that. They want ugly models.
But commentator C.J. Pearson says corporate America have learnt their lesson and are abandoning their woke agenda.
But what I would love to say about this is that this is actually a sign of progress. Before we had to deal with the Dylan Mulvaneys, we had to deal with the Lizzos being heralded as the symbols of body positivity. Now, I think the corporate America knows that we are done with the wokeness. We're done with the woke agenda. And that's exactly why you're seeing folks like Sydney Sweeney given the platform that they're given.